Chris, please tell me you did not Google it.
I mean, people just got to learn the hard way sometimes. And sometimes you hear people say, don't Google, don't Google. How do you find out what you're supposed to do? You go and do it. And once you've done it, you will then advise everyone not to do it. But as long as you don't hit the images tab, you should be fine.
Yeah, I made the mistake. I didn't hit the images tab, but I did make the mistake of actually Googling it. But let's get into Forsberg for this week. Chris, what do you have for us?
So with the trades this week, I figured maybe we can make it the Evan Fournier 4, or, well, he's French, so I failed French in school, so deux, trois, quatre, I don't know. But I got 4 numbers that I'm trying to be optimistic about what he can bring to the Celtics. And the first one I got is 124.3, and that's his points per 100 shot attempts based on cleaning the glass stats. And essentially what this number tells us, he's in the 86th percentile among wings. So he scores very efficiently for his position. And you can tell, like the long range shooting and everything, he's gonna bring a little something to this offense. You match it up with Jason Tatum, 111.5. He's in the 42nd percentile. Jaylen Brown, 118.3. He's in the 66th percentile. But it just shows you how efficient Evan is when he's out on that floor.
Efficient scorer. The Celtics definitely need that at this point in the season. Who's coming in at number 3 right there?
All right, so next up, 4.7, which is the number of free throw attempts per game that he is attempting right now. And that's actually would be the highest on the Celtics team, because right now Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are averaging 4.6, but especially for bench players, that's a robust number because they just don't get to the line very often, and so I think they need a little bit of that. Fournier, for as much as we regard him as a shooter, can put the ball on the floor, get to the basket, can also create for others, so I'm interested to see what he can do and if he can get to that charity stripe, because sometimes it feels like the Celtics are allergic to that line.
Ooh, allergic to the free throw line. I like it right there. Let's get to number 2. What do you have for us there?
All right, 110.5. That is the offensive rating the Magic had, and it was actually the best when Evan Fournier was on the court. It tells you that they played their best basketball, at least offensively, when he was out there. And it showed because it was 5 points above their season average, which was pretty anemic to begin with, but also 10 points above their average when Evan Fournier was on the bench. So again, I see him really helping the Celtics offense, bring a little bit of what Gordon Hayward did when he was here, and they've had that Gordon Hayward-sized gap since his departure. The one thing I'll note, Celtics season average is 113.2, so it's actually kind of higher than what Fournier was doing down there, but a lot of injuries with the Magic. I think it'll be different here when he's got a lot of weapons next to him.
Yeah, you're getting me excited about this pickup. All right, what's coming in at number 1?
All right, 41.4. That is his shooting percentage on all pull-up threes. So we know a lot of guys are good in catch and shoot, and Evan is among them. When he's in the corner, he shoots something like 54.3%, which is a very good number. But to be able to get to your spot and on your own go up with a pull-up, 41.3, it's one of the best numbers. Among all NBA players that have attempted at least 53 pointers this year, he's number 10 in the league. That's a nice weapon for a team that usually has to move the ball to create good looks. Fournier is going to be able to give you a little something just off the dribble.